What's going on, guys? This is your boy Mac the Trader, and welcome back to another video. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you the difference between a true retracement and a false retracement. All right, so this is really just based on those of you on YouTube that have been asking me to make this video. You guys dropped it in my comments a couple of videos ago, and I figured I'd go ahead and show you guys how I distinguish a true retracement from a false retracement. So how do you know whether or not the market could possibly be reversing into a retracement, or whether or not that reversal or candle is still a part of the same bearish or bullish leg, right? If you are not a part of the YouTube family, feel free to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as well as hit that bell notification icon to be updated whenever I upload a new video. I would love to have you a part, right? So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get into the video after a quick commercial and an intro, and I will catch you guys on the charts. Let's get it. What's going on, traders? I hope you all are doing well. This is your boy Mac, and for those of you that have been contacting me saying, Mac, how do I pass my funding challenge? I've taken multiple challenges. I continue to fail. All I need is 10%. What should I do? For those of you all who continue to ask me that question, for those of you all who continue to struggle with your own capital and you need more capital in order to really have a return on investment, what I want you to do is join me on my next live trading session. For those mentorship students who joined me on today, we were able to produce 17.49% live on the charts. I show you guys my analysis. I show you guys where I'm taking my buy positions. I show you guys where I'm taking my sell positions. And all you have to do as a mentorship student is join in on the live trading. So for those of you who want to become funded traders, I am going to assist you, and I'm going to make it very, very simple for you to join the mentorship program. What I want you to do is look in the description down below. Click the link to join Mac Trading Academy. Sign up for the next live trading session, right? And I want you to pass your funding challenge with flying colors, okay? I'm also going to give you guys 25% off the mentorship program just to make it a little easier for you guys to get your funds together to join in on the mentorship program. I look forward to seeing you on our next live trading session, where I will be showing you guys all of my trades so you can pass your funded challenge. This is Mac, and I will catch you guys on the next one. So in this video, we're going to get into how do you know whether or not a retracement is a part of the same leg, or if it's an actual true retracement within the market. So what do I mean by this for those of you that are asking, I'm not quite sure what Mac means by this. So do you all see how this is a high here? We push to the downside, we create this higher low, right? We then push to the upside, we create what someone may call a lower high, and then we push to the downside again, creating a newfound lower low, lower high, and newfound lower low, right? So as you all know, those of you who use fibs and things like that, okay, perfect. So we do have original fibs out. So those of you who use fibs, you guys know you go from a high to a low, and then you would go from, the next high to low, in this case, since we are bearish, right? And you'd continue doing that. However, some individuals do this here. So they would measure this out. They'd say, okay, I'm not really feeling it. And then they'd continue pulling the fib out, and then they'd continue pulling the fib out, right? Things like that. So this is going to be helpful for those of you who question whether or not the market structure that you're looking at is accurate or not. So I'm essentially going to just show you guys a little trick that I use in order to really understand whether or not that's going to be a pullback, a true pullback, or whether or not that's still a part of current market trends, right? So there's a couple ways I go about this, but I'm going to teach you guys essentially one way. So I hope you guys enjoy this. And I'm also going to give you guys an exercise to do on your own as well. So we're going to just use this leg of price, and we're going to go over multiple examples. So how do I figure out whether or not it is a true reversal, or if it's still a part of price? So if we're looking at structure, right, we can see that we have this high here. All right, so just ignore everything to the left. All right, we're going to start from this candle moving forward. So we have this high here, then we have this lower low, and then price gives us some type of rejection out of this area, right? and then price comes down just a little lower. After creating this lower low, we create this lower high, of course, and then we come down just a little lower and create this newfound lower low. So what would be structure within this area? Would it be this region here? Would it be this region here? How do I know where that structure would be? So what I like to do is, wherever price creates that lower low, okay, I like to pay attention to that region. Okay, so for example, this is the first lower low that price creates with this rejection before giving us a little bit of consolidation within this region. Yes, we do push to the downside here. However, this is going to be the first low that price creates before we have this little bit of consolidation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark out this entire region here. Right? Now we can see we did break to the bottom, but we did not quite break to the top in this region. So what I want you guys to do in this case, the first bullish, in this case because we're bearish, the first bullish candle that I see form, I'm going to highlight that candle. So for example, not the first inside bar, but the first actual bullish reversal candle that I see. So that's going to be this candle here, right? Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that candle and I'm going to use the high wick of that candle, okay, of that bullish candle in this case, and I'm going to basically extend a horizontal line. Do you see a bullish candlestick body closure above this first bullish high here? If the answer is no, then that is still a part of previous trend, okay? That means that if you were using fibs in this case, okay, you would not go from this high to this low here, and you definitely would not go from this high to this low here. Essentially, you would continue to pull your fibs out because you do not have a valid reversal, okay? That reversal is going to take place when you see a full candlestick body closure above your first reversal candle, all right? Those are one of my ways of actually tracking reversals and things like that. You guys may have heard my phone go off. My apologies. Students are currently contacting me. We're about to end New York session in just a bit, so this is to be expected. So that is how I track a true reversal. So let's practice that exercise again. So we can see we have a high here. Then we have, so this is not a valid reversal, so we're going to continue extending out. Next we have this low here that was created. We have our first bullish candle, which is here, or our first reversal candle. Excuse me guys, that is incorrect. It's going to be this candle here. Right? So do we close bullish above this region, above this bullish candle here? If the answer is yes, then this is a proper reversal, right? So we can see that price pushes to the upside. We create a lower high here. And then price pushes to the downside, taking this structure out here, right, with that nice move. After that, price then pulls to the upside, and what do we do here? We essentially sweep the liquidity that was resting here. Perfect, right? After we sweep that liquidity, then we have a break of structure to the downside here, and then price returns back into a flip, which is here, and gives us this trade here, right, for a possible sell. We can actually go ahead and break this down if you guys want. Let's see if we have a quick entry that formed. And we do right here within this region. This is where I would have taken my sell during 2 a.m. London session. So that's perfect, right? And I know I broke that down kind of quickly. This isn't a breakdown video, but this is to help you guys figure out structure and things like that, right? So that's just a quick exercise that I do whenever you all see a possible reversal, right? Look to see if the reversal candle's high is taken out with a full candlestick body closure. If so, then that is a true piece of structure. If not, then it's not a piece of structure, right? So for example, this is a reversal candle here. right? Because this is the first bullish candle that takes place within this bearish run. We can see that there's no candlestick body closures above this region. So you can look at this as a sweep of liquidity, but you can't look at this as a valid piece of structure, at least not how I trade personally, right? So now let's look at some bullish exercises as well. So you guys see how, okay, we have this low here, then we have this higher high here. So we have this low here, this higher high here, right? And then price starts to reverse. So this is our first reversal candle here. And since we are looking for sells, right, we can see that the first candlestick to close bearish below, okay, this bearish candle's low, that validates our reversal, right? So we see that this bearish candlestick here closes below this low here, all right? And that confirms that we are bearish, and this is a true bearish retracement, right? Within a bullish trend. And then flipped for a true bullish retracement during a bearish trend, which is over here, right? So that is essentially how I track it. So what you guys can do is just pull up any type of piece of structure, right? And then just start tracking it, right? So for example, this here, would I use this as valid structure? Absolutely. Why? Because this is the bullish candle here. And then we can see the very next candle closes bullish above the high of this previous bullish candle, which is here, right? Very, very straightforward how I track structure. And if you're doing everything properly, you should see those structure areas interacted with, as we can see here, and then price pulls to the downside and sells off, and our target would be this low if I were looking to sell from here, but I wasn't. Anyways, so that is exactly how I apply those rules to the charts and things like that. Super helpful for you guys if you all are getting confused with true trend or true structure and false structure, things like that. Also, feel free to check out the volume video that I have if you would like to know whether or not the structure that you're seeing is truly bullish or truly bearish structure. Feel free to check that out. All you have to do is type in Trillionaire Mac, how I use volume, and then that video should pop up for you guys, right? So with that being said, it was just a quick educational, video for you guys, but I hope you guys were able to pull some gems and things like that out of this video, mainly because being able to track true and false structure, true and false retracements, things like that within the market, super important if you want to trade along with the banks, because there are false pieces of structure that you could get confused on, but no worries. Mac the trader to the rescue. All right, so with that being said, I'll catch you guys on the next video. If you guys do have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments down below, as well as let me know what pairs you're going to be trading this week and what pairs do you like to day trade, because what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be incorporating those pairs that you guys like to day trade within the YouTube live stream. I'll catch you guys tomorrow at 6 a.m. for our next YouTube live stream. It'll be about 20 to 30 minutes where I will be preparing you guys for the markets. If you guys want to take advantage of the mentorship program, links are all in the description. Just be sure you use the 25% off code. Don't pay full price. I will catch you guys on the next video. Much love. Peace out.